start shadow work. Shadow work requires a lot of inner work, but it's possible for you to do it successfully even on your own. Here's how to do shadow work no matter where you are right now. Decide if you seek therapy or do shadow work on your own. You don't have to seek out a therapist to do shadow work. However, it can be helpful to have someone else to guide you through the process. A trained professional can spot patterns within you that you may not be aware of. They can also give you the tools you need to deal with any triggers you may uncover. Plus, therapists can provide you with personalized prompts to guide you through your shadow work journey. Practice spotting your inner shadow. To start shadow work, it's important to spot your inner shadow. To do this, you can start by spotting habits you may have. Habits can be good, but they can also be bad. What patterns do you tend to replicate repeatedly in your life that you feel are holding you back? You should also pay attention to your triggers to spot your shadow. Triggers remind you of past trauma, which is usually associated with your shadow. Those triggers are messages to help you realize your shadow wants to be seen. Finally, you can spot your shadow by noticing yourself projecting. One way you can do this is by using the mirror technique. This technique can be uncomfortable at first, however, it can allow you to uncover who your shadow self really is. To practice the mirror technique, pay attention to how you think and feel when you interact with others. When negative feelings come up, ask yourself if you may be projecting. Here's an example. Let's say you're talking to a friend and they start taking over the conversation. You are struggling to put a word in. You may start to judge this behavior and get upset, but perhaps this could be a projection of the shame you feel when you want to speak up and don't. Think back to your childhood. Explore what parts of you may have been treated as bad or lesser when you were a child. Which emotions were you punished for having? Many children get taught to get over their anger or sadness. As a result, those emotions get repressed. We grow up believing they're bad and that we're bad for having them. Avoid shaming or being ashamed of your shadow. Some people might say that your shadow longs for acceptance, but really your shadow is you, and we all long to feel whole, so it's more that we long to feel integrated, whole and complete in our lives. Embrace your shadow and have some compassion for yourself. Remember that it's tough not to feel accepted, including or especially by yourself. Practice words of affirmation toward yourself, including your shadow. Some examples include: I trust in you. I believe in you. I am glad that you're in my life. You are worthy of love. You are enough. You deserve to be happy. You have a lot to offer. Meditate to observe your triggers. Notice the triggers that cause emotional reactions within you. Then you can meditate on them so that you can step back and observe what's happening. Observe without being judgmental. When emotions come up, allow yourself to have them. Keep a shadow journal. A shadow journal is a safe and practical way to express all sides of yourself. You can let out your thoughts, both light and dark, using the written word. Make it a daily practice to sit down and write in your journal. Don't censor yourself. Write whatever comes up without overthinking it. At first, what comes up may feel uncomfortable, but it's important to lean into it if you want your shadow self to feel heard. Express your inner shadow artistically. Art is a powerful way to let your shadow self express itself. It can be especially beneficial if journaling isn't the way you prefer to express yourself. According to recent research, art therapy can even be used to treat preverbal trauma. Allow yourself to feel all the emotions you need to feel when you're creating art, even if they're dark. Express them while using the medium of your choice. This can be painting, sculpture, singing, digital art, music, or anything else you feel called to try. Don't be afraid to be spontaneous. Create what your inner self wants to create, no matter what it looks like. Start an inner dialogue. You can learn from your shadow by having an inner conversation with it. To do this, you can use a process similar to meditation. Ask your shadow some questions and wait for an answer. Keep an open mind, even if it feels weird. Take note of the answer and make sure that you're listening without judgment. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Thank you for your support.